everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hard Questions with Elaina, and welcome to my porch. Today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. It's completely unscripted. I just wanted to do a Q&A with you guys to help you get to know me better. On my Instagram, I posted a couple weeks ago that I would be making this video, and I just asked for questions that you guys wonder about me, get to know me, my family, my life. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It helps you just get more comfortable, familiar with me. I'm really excited to see what you guys have asked, so let's get started. Okay, so the first question that I got just relates to how old I am. I'm 17, so I'm a junior in high school, and I am the oldest in my family. So I have 6 younger siblings, and here's a little clip of all of us. We can be very crazy, but I love them so much, and we all actually get along really well. So I love being the oldest, but that is, you get more responsibility, and it's just, I don't know, a defining characteristic, I feel like. Another question that I got is, what do I want to do for my future, college, that type of thing? I am planning on going to college right now, and I would really like to study philosophy. So I'm hoping, and this is hard to explain to people, but I don't exactly know what I want to do in the future, but I would really like to do something like what I'm doing right now, like with my YouTube channel, and talking to people about the hard questions that they have. That's been something that I've been passionate about for a long time, and I just really love it. So in my future, I could see myself doing more of that type of thing. But yeah, I want to study philosophy in college. Another question that I received is my favorite place that I've traveled to. This one's very fun. Oh, definitely. I have traveled, not like a terrible amount, but I've definitely traveled mid-range. And Paris, France is definitely my favorite place that I've ever been. I went, I think I was in 6th grade with my mom, and it was the best experience. My aunt lives over there, so I have some connections. Et je peux parler français aussi. Je l'ai étudié depuis 4 ans maintenant au lycée, et personne probablement le comprend, mais so I can also speak some French. As you can see there, if you speak French and understood that, it was probably very flawed. But that's another thing that I've been working on a lot. That's one of my hobbies. Let's see. So my favorite hobby. I have a lot of odd hobbies, I guess you could say. I love to run. I run cross country and track for my high school, and I ran a half marathon last year, which I was very proud of. I also like to ride horse. So me and my brother have our own horses. We live on a farm, and we like to ride them and just be outside. That's really fun. I also like baking and eating. I love baking cakes and stuff like that. And I also really like doing hair. So for my school, I do a lot of people's hair for prom and homecoming and events like that. That's something I could see myself weaving in as like a side job in my future, kind of. I don't know, it's a weird art form that I have. Making YouTube videos, another hobby that I have that I really like. So another question that I got asked is, what is my favorite memory from cross country or track? And I have done track all 3 years that I've been in high school, and I just did cross country this past year. I think I definitely prefer track to cross country, but I really like them both. But I have a story that it was not my favorite memory at the time. It was quite embarrassing, but looking back, it gives me a lot of laughs. I think it's very funny. So my first year doing track, it was like a super cold, windy day, and for some reason, we didn't have a hurdle crew. So if you run track, you know that normally there's like a bunch of people that are from the home team that are responsible for setting up and taking down the hurdles, making sure that they're out of the way and stuff like that. And for some reason there wasn't people to do it that day, so I said, oh, I'll help, like I volunteered. And so me and my one friend, we were there, and the hurdlers had just run, and I saw other people who were helping out with the hurdles up a couple yards from us taking hurdles off the track. And I was like, oh, it must be time, like let's get them off, get ready for the next event. And I told my friend, like let's get them off as fast as we can. So we did that, and we worked really, really hard, and we were really proud of ourselves that we got all the hurdles off the track. And as soon as I got the last hurdle off, I looked up, and here come running these hurdlers that are mid-race and are expecting to have hurdles to jump over, and I just removed them all. So what happened was, like, the people that I saw removing hurdles, there's two different hurdling events. There's like the 100 and the 300, I think it is. And so we had to remove, I forget, maybe that wasn't even it, but somehow they were removing hurdles that needed to be removed, but not all the hurdles had to be taken off, and I took off all of the hurdles. And then the looks on these guys' faces, they were shocked when they were like coming and there were no hurdles for them to jump over. I'm sure they got their best time that day that they ever got before, but I was so embarrassed because it was my fault. A few more just like random facts about me. I did a TED Talk a couple years ago. So I was in 8th grade, and this was an amazing experience. It actually showed me how much I love public speaking and that type of thing, and launched me into some more of those types of opportunities. But you guys can check it out on YouTube. Just search like Elaina TED Talk, something like that. It should pop up. But also, I am a skier and a dancer, 2 more things. I guess that would be hobbies that I should mention. I really love skiing. Our family went on a ski vacation out to Montana this past winter, and that was an awesome experience. Oh, I know, another question that a lot of you guys wanted to know about is my brother. So, this would be my brother that is closest to my age, so he's 2 years younger than me, and he does pretty much all the filmography for my videos. He is just really, really good. However, he's not making this video, so if the quality is like, you will know why. This is all me. But yeah, he's been amazing helping me with the YouTube channel, and he's a really awesome guy. We get along very well. Another cool thing is that I've been to China twice. So if you saw the little clip of my family, you might have noticed that 2 of my siblings are Chinese. They're adopted from China. Actually, 4 of my siblings are adopted, but 2 of them are from China. And I got to go along on both of their adoption trips to bring them home from China, and those were absolutely amazing experiences. I learned so much, and maybe I'll make a future video talking about those experiences. That was very cool. So the last thing that I wanted to address on here is kind of how I got into making YouTube videos, and especially like this whole subject of truth and, science and the philosophy and all that stuff that we've been talking about. I kind of talked about some of this stuff on my introduction video, if you saw that one. But basically, it all started when I was in 6th grade. So that year I was homeschooled. I have not been homeschooled my whole life. I go to public school, but that specific year I was homeschooled. And I was in this class we had a lot of really good discussions about this type of stuff, specifically the science elements like evolution, creation, you know, the Big Bang, all those types of things. And it got me really curious. I had never really been exposed to that type of stuff before. And so I started, over the next, I would say 3 years, started doing a lot of research myself, reading books, listening to lectures online, that type of stuff. I just got really fascinated with it. It was really cool to me. And so I learned all this like random knowledge that I really had no idea how I was going to use. But then once I went back into public school, I started talking to kids in my grade and found out that like they wanted to have conversations about this type of stuff. We got into such good, you know, like debates, friendly debates, and I really enjoyed those. I realized that's what gets me like fired up, and I'm really passionate about that. So I was thinking, like, probably it was a couple years ago, about how I could use this further, how I could, you know, reach more people, talk to people, just dive into this a little bit more. And the idea of doing YouTube popped into my head, and I was like, I have no idea how to do all the camera and filming and stuff like that. And it just so happened that around that same time, my brother was getting really into editing and filming and all that type of stuff. And so it all came together, and that is how I have this channel, and I'm loving making the videos. I hope that you guys are enjoying to watch them. I know, you know, they're evolving. Like, I'm working on a new type of video. Actually, I should ask you guys your opinion. I'm thinking of making shorter videos. So maybe comment down below or DM me or comment on Instagram whether or not you think it would be easier to watch and understand if I shortened the length of my videos a little bit and made them like quicker about a smaller amount of information and maybe just posted more frequently. I'm thinking of trying out a new format. So let me know if you think shorter and sweeter would be easier to follow. Well guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope that you enjoyed just chatting with me for a little while, and hopefully you got to know some more about me. I would love to get to know more about you. If you would, I would love if you would comment on this video or DM me or comment on Instagram, I guess is what it's called. Yeah, comment on Instagram about you, your life, your family, your hobbies. I'd love to hear about that. You guys also know, as I say at the end of every video, you can write me an email with your hard questions. I would love to hear what you're thinking about. I need to know how to make more content for future videos, what you guys want to hear about. So that would be super helpful if you would write me an email or even just comment it down below. This has been really fun for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you again soon with another content video. Have a great rest of your week. See ya. Bye.